Dear Live from the Path, my husband and I have only recently recovered financially from the economy crashing. We lost our car, our home, and filed bankruptcy. Holy cow. Thankfully, we now have some savings and no debt other than our new home. It has been 10 years since we had a real vacation, so we are planning a cruise. My problem is, I mentioned it to some friends and family members. 4 of them have now asked us to bring back souvenirs for them. I feel it's presumptuous. I don't want to spend my vacation running around buying other people's stuff. Am I being overly sensitive, or are they being impolite? And how can I politely refuse? Hey, try this phrase. I politely refuse. Hey, Ben, ask me if I can get you a souvenir while I'm on my cruise.
Hey, Mike, you pick up a souvenir for me while you're on a cruise?
I politely refuse. Look, I did it.
Hey, but you're going somewhere. Doesn't that entail you buying me something?
Yeah, noted.
Who wants to... It's kind of... I mean, here's the thing. It's different. If someone goes somewhere and then is thinking of you and brings you back a souvenir, that's one thing. But to use you as an international deal broker to pick up magnets and crapola from other parts of the world, like, that just doesn't seem to have the same, the same benefit. Hey, my friend Ted bought this for me at my behest when he went to Pakistan.
Because I told him to. Hey, can you pick me up juicy fruit duty free?
I have a lot of sentimental attachment to this magnet. It just seems not the same.
Yeah, I think us as a society has missed the point of the souvenir. Like, hey, I was thinking of you and I brought you this back. Not, hey, can you pick me up some stuff? Do they have cheap blankets?
Right, I've mistaken you for an international peddler. Give me a trinket. Yeah, that's. I mean, here's the deal. If you want to drop hints that you love magnets and hope that they show up with one, I mean, well played, sir. Yeah. But I don't. Asking for stuff just seems real goofy.
Have you ever had anybody ask to pick you up so them to pick you up something while you were in the Philippines, right?
Yeah.
They'd be like, hey man, pick me up a this while you're in the Philippines.
No, I mean, I hear every once in a while someone said tried to get me to get them to buy one of those knockoff iPads.
Yeah.
Where I is spelled like I-Y or E-Y-E or something. And I said, no, I'm not going to do that. But it was like a joke. But there wasn't anybody who's like, oh, you know what I love from the Philippines?
Shoes.
Everything I buy from the Kmart. Yeah, no, it just didn't come up.
So what do you say to this lady? She has 2 questions. Are they being is she being overly sensitive, or are they being impolite? And how can I politely refuse? What do you think? What do you think is the deal?
So here's what I would say. If it was a friend that was close enough to me that was asking me to buy them something when I was over in the Philippines, I would say, friend, or specifically, Buva.
Yeah,
that's tacky. That's tacky what you're doing.
Yeah.
And so no, I will not do that. You can order Philippine stuff from the online.
Yeah,
what do you want me to shepherd it here for you? It don't make any sense.
I'm not a goods mule.
Yeah, I would. If they're close enough to me, I would say that's tacky. If they're not close enough to me, I don't know. I'd probably say the same thing. It's like, dude, we don't even know each other that well. You asking me to pick you up stuff from overseas? It's not going to happen.
Why don't you look on Amazon?
Yeah, everything. Yeah.
Jane, what are your thoughts? Are they being impolite, or are we overly sensitive to this?
No, I don't think you're being overly sensitive. No, I think that if they were a good enough friend, they would know not to expect anything. And, if you were, I went to Mexico on a cruise and nobody asked me bring them a souvenir, but I ended up bringing my brother something just because I know him. He loves specific things. So of course, yeah, I bought him a souvenir.
Yeah.
But I think if it's a friend, I don't know. It depends on how close my friend is. I had one friend that I did bring her a souvenir as well, but it's because she can't travel outside the United States. She has medical issues. So yeah, I brought her something because it was personal.
Yeah.
So I don't think that she's being overly sensitive. No.
Yeah. I mean, there's a difference between you being generous and then you becoming someone's employee.
Yeah. Forced generosity. Yeah. Or part of their distribution network of worldly goods.
Yeah.
Plus,
right.
with Amazon shipping, you can get it pretty quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. You want to hear Secular's advice?
Yeah.
Secular says, you are not overly sensitive. Tell those folks that your excursion schedule will be tight and you won't have time to do much shopping.
Don't lie.
Yeah, I hate when they do that.
Lying.
No, that's a lie. You say, I politely refuse.
Listen here. You go on I've been on a cruise. You got time. That is the nature of the cruise. is so that you have time. And you
Well,
sit about and do whatever
that,
you want
and
to
they
do.
have gift shops right on the cruise ship too. So
Yeah.
Yeah, see, now you are insulting them. They're like, I had plenty of free time. I was just not willing to spend any of it on you.
Right.
Right? That's totally unreasonable.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's the deal.
So it says, tell those folks that your excursion schedule will be tight and you won't have time to do much shopping, even for yourselves. It's the truth, I'll bet.
No.
P.S. And when you return, be discreet about flashing any souvenirs you pick up for yourself along the way. That's crap living.
Yeah.
Don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Show people what you got. That's the cool part of going. I went there. I brought back this to remind me of my time. What kind of low-level friends do you got that are like, I can't believe you bought yourself a shirt and didn't bring me anything. You jerk face. You need new friends.
Phew, man. Yeah, I would agree. This is how you separate wheat from chaff right here.
Exactly.
Souvenirs on your cruise.
Yeah, I heard you went across town. You didn't pick me up nothing?
Yeah.
Not even a stick of gum?
Could at least stop by the ATM and got an erroneously $100 bill.
Got me a couple hundy.
You know what? The Feldmans are out. We're no longer dealing with the Feldmans. Well, that's rough times.
Hey,
All right.
this is end of times. You know what I'm saying? The end is near. Why would the Lord even put up with this? He's like, humanity's gone afoul.
That's right. I created all things for good, and look at these fools.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. That's good advice. We're here changing the world one piece of advice at a time in our life from the path.